far as weird Canadian crimes go, this one's basically a Molson Canadian-sponsored fairy tale. No one died, no weapons were involved, but somehow, a group of grown men in Alberta thought they could get rich by stealing beer. Like a lot of it. This is the bubbly tale of the Beer Bandits of Alberta, and how their half-baked heist foamed over fast. It's summer 2019 in Fort Saskatchewan, a town where nothing very exciting happens unless it involves a hockey fight, a moose, or an overcooked steak. At the Molson Coors warehouse on a quiet industrial street, forklifts hum, pallets stack, and workers load crate after crate of golden bubbly beer onto trucks headed for thirsty Canadians. Enter 3 guys with a pickup truck, a forklift they absolutely did not own, and the IQ of a lukewarm Bud Light. These guys didn't break in at night. They didn't disable any security cameras. They didn't even cover their faces. Nope. They just pulled up in broad daylight, acted like they belonged there, and started loading beer. Nobody stopped them. Their goal? Steal $150,000 worth of beer. We're talking truckloads of Molson Canadian, Coors Light, and likely a few cases of that lemony stuff your aunt swears is refreshing. They used a stolen semi-truck and literally just started driving away with full pallets. Some employees reportedly even waved at them, because that's Canada. Now you'd think if you pulled off a massive beer heist, you'd lay low. Maybe store it in a warehouse, wait out the heat, plan your resale. But these guys, they did exactly what you'd expect moronic beer bandits to do. They started immediately reselling the stolen beer on, wait for it, Facebook Marketplace. Like, $20 for a 2-for, no questions asked. Cash only. Just meet me behind the Dairy Queen. Spoiler, the questions were asked. RCMP started catching on when entire communities were suddenly swimming in discount Coors Light. Then someone tipped off police after spotting a suspicious amount of beer stacked in a rented U-Haul. But that's where things really start to unravel, because the real mastermind, he wasn't even in the province. And the cops? They were about to discover that this wasn't just some local beer heist. It was part of a larger, boozier criminal network involving stolen trucks, organized theft, and beer laundering across Western Canada. When RCMP finally caught wind that someone was slinging cheap beer at the back of a U-Haul in rural Alberta like it was a garage sale, they started connecting the dots. Dot 1. A stolen semi-truck was reported 48 hours earlier. Dot 2. Molson Coors had filed a report. $150,000 worth of product missing. Dot 3. Social media marketplaces were suddenly flooded with suspiciously priced beer. And one of the suspects, get this, actually used his real Facebook profile to post. Got too much beer from work. $10 a case. Hit me up. Too much beer from work? That's not just a red flag. That's a full keg party with its own fireworks display. RCMP set up a sting. They posed as interested buyers and arranged to meet one of the sellers behind a gas station. The deal? 30 cases of Coors Light, for less than the price of a tank of gas. When they showed up, they didn't just find one guy. They found 2 suspects unloading crates of beer from the back of the U-Haul. Not even kidding. Parked right next to a police station. One officer reportedly said it was the most polite arrest we've ever made. After combing through texts, GPS pings, and more bad decisions than a Vegas bachelor party, investigators linked the crime to a man named Jason Chalmers, a career criminal based in BC with a long record of transport-related theft, which is apparently a thing. He had allegedly organized a ring of beer runners across Alberta and Saskatchewan. They'd steal trucks, hit distribution centers, flog the beer to sketchy buyers, and do it all over again. But their biggest weakness, they couldn't stop posting about it online. Police found Instagram stories of stolen beer with hashtags like free delivery, drink up, not from the store but who cares. That last one, literal evidence. In the end, multiple people were arrested, Charges ranged from theft over $5,000, possession of stolen property, trafficking stolen goods, and arguably heinous misuse of social media. RCMP recovered about 2/3 of the stolen beer, most of it still cold. When asked why they went to all this trouble for beer, one suspect reportedly shrugged and said, "People love beer, I figured we'd be legends." Well, they weren't exactly wrong about the legend part. Cause in Canada, a dumb, polite, beer-fueled crime spree, that's practically folklore.